Hello everyone, I am Crick and in this video I will be doing a review of match 30 between GT and MI. So before this match, we will go to the teams. So for Gujarat Titans, they had some injuries with Tom Benton being ruled out and Connor Esterhuizen, the South African player, coming as a replacement for him. And for MI, there was one injury for Atharva Ankolikar at the start of the season, and just before this match, they made a replacement, bringing in Krish Bhagat as the replacement player. So the match 30 between GT and MI was played at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, and GT won the toss and decided to bowl first. MI scored 199 runs in the first innings and then skittled out GT for just 100, winning by a massive 99 runs. Tilak Verma was given the player of the match for his excellent 101 not out of just 45 deliveries. It was the joint fastest 100 for MI in IPL along with Sanat Jayasuriya. Also, this will be their only match against each other in this season unless they meet again in the playoffs. So now let's look at the playing 11 for both the teams. So for GT, there were no changes as they played the same 11 from the last game. And for them, Rahul Tewatia came in as the impact player in place of Prasidh Krishna. For MI, there were four changes with Danish Malewar making his debut in place of Ryan Rickelton. Then Mitchell Santner came back in place of Mayank Rawat. And Krish Bhagat also made his debut in place of Shardul Thakur. And Ashwini Kumar came in place of Deepak Chahar. So MI brought in Ashwini Kumar as the impact player in place of Sharfin Rutherford. Now let's start with the first innings. So Mohammad Siraj started the innings with a two-run over to Quinton de Kock and the debutant Danish Malewar. Then in the next over, de Kock hit a six of Kagiso Rabada, but Danish lost his wicket. Mohammad Siraj was hit two fours by Naman Dhir to score 10 runs in the third over. In the next over, Kagiso Rabada got the wicket of Quinton de Kock after getting hit for a four. Then Shubman again went with 3 overs each of Siraj and Rabada in the power play, and Rabada's third over gave them the wicket of Surya Kumar Yadav. In the first two balls, Surya hit a 6 and a 4, but then lost his wicket with Kagiso Rabada bowling an absolute ripper at 152.1 clicks with the ball just nipping back and breaking the stumps. At the end of the power play, MI were in a spot of bother at 46 for 3. Then Ashok Sharma came into the attack and Naman Dhir hit two fours in that over. Then Rashid Khan started with a 4-run over, further slowing down the MI run rate. In the next over, Naman Dhir hit a 4 of Prasidh Krishna to score 10 runs in the over. Both the batters were looking to consolidate and trying to build a partnership after losing 3 wickets in the power play. Rashid's next over went for just 7 runs and MI were 75 for 3 at the 10 over mark. Then Washington Sundar came into the attack and Naman hit a 6 and a 4 to score 13 runs in the over. Rashid Khan again bowled a good over, giving away just 7 runs. Then Prasidh Krishna broke the partnership, getting the wicket of Naman Dhir and giving away just 3 runs. Ashok Sharma also bowled a good over to give just 5 runs. MI were 103 for 4 in 14 overs with Tilak on 19 from 22 deliveries. After the 14th over, MI batters took the timeout, and after the timeout was over, there were some heated discussions between Hardik Pandya and Tilak Verma, and things changed for MI after that. Tilak started to attack from the next over and hit a 6 and 2 fours of Prasidh Krishna, scoring 19 runs in that over. Tilak was clearly looking to hit boundaries and score quick runs. Then the next over from Kagiso Rabada went for just 4 runs with Hardik Pandya facing 5 deliveries. Hardik Pandya had just scored 7 runs from 11 balls at the end of this over. In the next over of Rashid, Tilak started with a 6 and a 4 and scored 15 runs in the over. MI had scored 38 runs in these 3 overs after the timeout. Then Ashok Sharma came into the attack and Tilak Verma hammered him for 26 runs. Then in the next over, Hardik Pandya got out to Mohammad Siraj and over went for 10 runs. In the last over, Tilak hit 2 fours and 2 sixes to score 22 runs and also got to his maiden IPL 100 with a 4 on the last ball. The last 6 overs went for 96 runs as MI finished on 199 for 5. Now let's go through the first innings scoreboard. Quinton de Kock 13 from 11, Danish Maliwar 2 from 4, Naman Dheer 45 from 32, Surya Kumar Yadav 15 from 10, Tilak Verma not out on 101 from 45 with 8 fours and 7 sixes with a strike rate of 224, Hardik Pandya 15 from 16 and Sharfin Rutherford not out on 1 from 2. In the bowling card, Mohammad Siraj 4 overs 1 for 25, Kagiso Rabada 4 overs 3 for 33, Ashok Sharma 3 overs none for 38, Rashid Khan 4 overs none for 31, Prasidh Krishna 4 overs 1 for 54 and Washington Sundar 1 over none for 13. So MI finished with a total of 199 for 5 in 20 overs with a run rate of 9.95. There were 7 extras in the innings which included 1 bye, 4 leg byes and 2 wides. Then in the second innings, MI started with Jasprit Bumrah and after being wicketless for the last 5 matches, he picked a wicket on the first ball of the innings with Sai Sudarshan chipping the catch to point. The over went for just 1 run. In the next over, Hardik Pandya took the wicket of Josh Butler after being hit for a 4. Then Washington Sundar came to the crease and hit 3 fours in the same over, scoring 18 runs in the second over. In the next over, Shubman Gill hit 2 fours to score 10 runs of Jasprit Bumrah. Then the debutant Krish Bhagat came into the attack and he gave away just 6 runs with Gill hitting 1 boundary. In the next over, Ashwani Kumar took the important wicket of Shubman Gill and Mumbai Indians were on top as the top 3 of GT were sent back to the hut. GT finished the power play on 45 for 3. Then Allah Ghazanfar came into the attack and almost got a wicket of Washington Sundar with the ball taking the inside edge and running behind the keeper to a boundary. In the next over, Mitchell Santner came into the attack and got the wickets of Sundar and Glenn Phillips and gave away just 3 runs. GT were 5 down at this stage and they brought in the impact sub Rahul Tewatia. Shah Rukh Khan hit a 6 and a 4 in the next 2 overs from Ghazanfar and Santner. GT were 71 for 5 at the halfway mark, needing 129 from the last 10. Then Ashwani Kumar got the wicket of Rahul Tewatia after being hit for a 4 on the first ball. Then again in the 13th over, Ashwani took wickets of Rashid Khan and Shah Rukh Khan to almost seal the game for MI. Then it was just a matter of taking the last 2 wickets and Ghazanfar finished it in the 16th over, taking both the wickets. GT were all out on 100 in the 16th over and MI won the match by 99 runs. Now let's go through the second innings scoreboard. Sai Sudarshan out for a golden duck. Shubman Gill 14 from 13. Josh Butler 5 from 6. Washington Sundar 26 of 17. Glenn Phillips 6 from 8. Rahul Tewatia 8 from 11. Shah Rukh Khan 17 from 13. Rashid Khan 4 from 6. Kagiso Rabada 12 from 14, Ashok Sharma not out on 1 from 3 and Mohammad Siraj 0 from 3. In the bowling card, Jasprit Bumrah 3 overs 1 for 15, Hardik Pandya 1 over 1 for 18, Krish Bhagat 2 overs none for 10, Ashwani Kumar 4 overs 4 for 24 and Allah Ghazanfar 2.5 overs 2 for 17 and Mitchell Santner 3 overs 2 for 16. GT finished with a total of 100 for 10 in 15.5 overs with a run rate of just 6.32. There were 7 extras, all of which were wides. Now let's go to the fall of wickets for both the teams. For GT, Sai Sudarshan got out on the first ball of the innings with Bumrah taking first wicket in this IPL and Krish Bhagat taking the catch at point. Butler got LBW to Pandya, with the umpire giving him out. Then Josh Butler took the review, but it was umpire's call, and GT lost the wicket. Then Shubman Gill got out to Ashwani Kumar, trying to pull the ball on the leg side just to find the fielder Naman Dheer on the boundary. And Washington Sundar was out to Mitchell Santner again, with Naman Dheer taking the catch on the boundary on the leg side. Then Glenn Phillips got out to Mitchell Santner in the eighth over, who took a return catch. Then Ashwini Kumar took the wicket of Rahul Tewatia, with Tewatia nicking behind to Deepak. Rashid Khan got out to Ashwani Kumar in the 13th over, with the sub Rajangad Bawa taking the catch. Then Shahrukh Khan got out in the same over, with Naman Dheer taking the catch. Kagiso Rabada got stumped in the 16th over to Allah Gazanfar. Mohammad Siraj also got out in the same over of Allah Gazanfar, LBW, with GT getting all out. Now for Mumbai, Danish Malewar got out in the second over of Rabada. With Rabada was bowling high speeds of about 145. He got LBW, just missing the straight delivery. Then Quinton de Kock got out, trying to pull Rabada with the top pitch going up in the air, and Rabada taking the catch. Then again, Surya Kumar Yadav was bowled by Rabada with an excellent pitch of a delivery, just nipping back to hit the stumps at a speed of 152. Then Naman Dheer got out to Prasidh Krishna, with Rabada taking the catch in the 13th over. And the last wicket was of Hardik Pandya, who got out to Mohammad Siraj, with Glenn Phillips taking the catch in the 19th over. Now let's look at the top partnerships in the match. For GT, the highest partnership was just of 35 of 20 deliveries between Sundar and Gill, with Sundar scoring 18 of 8 and Gill scoring 14 of 12. Other than that, they had 124-run partnership between Tewatia and Shahrukh Khan. For MI, the highest partnership was of 81 from 38 deliveries between Hardik Pandya and Tilak Verma. Hardik scored 15 of 16 deliveries, whereas Tilak scored 64 of 22 deliveries. And the second highest partnership for MI was of 52 of 40 between Tilak and Naman Dheer. Now let's look at the graphs. So for the Worm, you can see, they started, similarly at the first over. Then even in the power play, they were the same kind of score, 46 for 3, and GT were also 45 for 3. Both the teams lost 3 wickets, and the score was also same. But after that, MI put on a partnership between Naman Dheer and Tilak Verma, whereas for GT they kept on losing wickets to get all out in the 16th over. So for MI, you can see the Worm getting very high after the 14th over. It kind of changed the slope. It was going very with a low slope, then it suddenly shot up and finished at 199. Then the run rate graph, you can see GT had a higher run rate at the start, in the starting of the couple of overs, with the run rate just below 10. Then at the power play, end of the power play, both their run rates came very close to each other. And then, as you can see, with GT losing wickets, they ended the innings on a run rate of 6.6. Mumbai started with a run rate of around 6 at the start, and after the power play, their run rate kept on going above, and at the end, in the last 6 overs, as we saw previously, they exploded and brought their run rate up to around 10 at the end. Then look at the Manhattan for both the teams. So for MI, if we look, they lost 3 wickets in the power play, and then even in the overs from 7 to 14, they didn't have big overs, with only 1 over going above 10. And then after the 14th over, after the timeout, you can see all the overs went closer to 10. This was 19, 15, 26, 10, and 22. So they had a very huge buildings after the 14th over, and the last 6 overs they scored 96 runs. There was only one over which went for 4, where Hardik Pandya was batting, and he missed few deliveries of Rabada. Then looking at the GT Manhattan. So GT Manhattan, they had a very big over, second over of 18 runs with of Pandya. So other than that, they didn't have any other over which went above 10. Third over went for just 10, and after that, no over went for about 10, and they kept on losing wickets. So, and if you can see the wickets also, they lost 2 wickets in a single over, 3 times. So in the 8th over, 13th over, and the 19th over. In all these over, the first over, 13th over, and 16th over, only 1 run was scored. We look at both the buildings side by side, you can clearly see the MI buildings taller than the GT buildings. So now let's go to the summary. So GT started well with the ball, getting 3 wickets in the power play, and Rabada was bowling good pace, bowling above 145, and he made an impact in the power play, getting all the 3 wickets. GT, had MI at 103 for 4 in 14 overs with a run rate of just 7.35. But then the GT bowlers had to face a destructive Tilak Verma, and they gave away 96 runs in the last 6 overs. Things didn't go well for them in these last 6 overs, and momentum shifted towards MI. But then with the bat, they lost their top 3 who score most of their runs inside a power play, and then it became very difficult for them. GT has the issue with the top 3 scoring most of the runs, and they follow that template with one of the 3 batting till the 15th over. But in this game, the template didn't work, and the top 3 got out in the power play. Their middle order had a chance to score some runs, but they failed, getting all out for just 100. I don't think they can change anything, as it's the way in which they play. They follow their template which they have set, and the template didn't go their way in the match, and they lost. But most often they successfully go ahead with the template and follow that and do well and win the matches. Yes, the middle order will always remain a concern for them, and they will have to do something about it so that no such games do not cost them the match. So MI were again under pressure at the start, losing early wickets, but the Tilak Verma innings changed the things for them. You could see, in the dugout, the players, how they celebrated his 100, and they carried that momentum in the second innings. And then Bumrah getting his first wicket this season on the first ball of the innings made things fall in place for them, and then they just skittled out the GT batting lineup for just 100 runs. It might just be that a game for MI from which they can gain the confidence and continue winning the next matches. Now let's look at the points table. So Mumbai moved up to 7th position with 2 wins and 4 losses with 4 points and a net run rate of 0.067. They increased their net run rate from negative to brought it into positive after this match. And GT remain on 6th position with 3 wins and 3 losses at 6 points with a run rate of minus 0.821. Then if we look at the points graph, you can see GT remaining on 6 points and Mumbai moving to 4 points after losing the last 4 matches. Then if we look at the position graph, so GT has remained on 6th position after the result, and whereas as you can see MI made a huge jump going from 10th position to the 7th position. So this was a huge jump, and all the other teams CSK, LSG and KKR moved 1 place down as MI went to 7th. So that's it in this video, and let me know your thoughts about this video in the comments, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.